Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this video, we'll be kind of jumping all over the place. We have some errands to run, but first, we're gonna go through the trails a little bit. There's a pond down there, and I run here all the time, so I always see the pond. I'm like, you know what? It might be a good idea to throw a line in. I see people doing it all the time. I was here actually yesterday, and there's quite a few people with coming through, families. It's a nice area. Be able to throw a line in. I assume people caught stuff out here because they're here quite often. I've never caught it here. I've never put a line in the water, but today we're gonna change that. It's a little late, but we're gonna make the most out of it. It's overcast day. It's actually very hazy. Look up there. You can kind of see here's the sun. But supposedly it's because of the wildfires, and then all the smoke and haze came over. Because if you look at the weather app, it says sunny, blue sky, but it doesn't, I guess, account for the smoke in the air. So yeah, got the chesty on. Gonna grab a few poles, maybe 2, 3 poles. Head down there, 3 different baits tied on. That's it. I'm not bringing backpack, nothing. If we end up losing everything, we'll be back at the car and regroup. But yeah, see what we get after. Alrighty, walking down the trail, gonna find a spot to throw a line in. But 3 poles. I'm gonna put a Senko on this one, spinnerbait on this, and crankbait on this. So you can't really go wrong with a Senko. I always like having one in the arsenal to put out because it's very easy to use and fish like it. So if there's fish in here, we'll see if they want to bite. Alrighty. Found what we're looking for. We're a little high up. I mean, I suppose I could throw a line in from up here. That would be a good idea. So, but yeah, that far side, whatever, that looks good. A lot of fallen timbers and wood. So I just got to get to it. I can see there's a trail right behind it, so I believe if we just take this down and bang a left at the bottom of this, and it should come to like another bridge area and bang it right there. And then hopefully we should be uncrossed to the other side, because there's this pond. I don't know if it's man-made. It might be, because it starts at a stream on the other side, and on this side there's a dam here and a waterfall. So I guess saying there's a dam here, I guess it is man-made. So that was answered my own question there. But let's go down here and see what we find. All right, we're gonna throw Guggen baits, bunker log. I don't know why those other hooks are in there, but we're gonna put this on. Here is one of the first areas. I didn't cross to where I pointed out on the other side, but I feel like this would be a nice spot to pitch in a nice lunker log and see if we can take anything. I don't know what's in here. Well, besides, excuse me, besides bass, because they're all over the place. But I don't know if there's like, oops, I'm knocking everything over. I don't know if there's pickerel, anything like that. I don't know. Obviously there's sunnies. Those are in. You can have a sunny in a puddle. So they're definitely in here. But yeah, let's see what we can do here. Now, I want to know your opinion. You put that in the comments. When you guys use Senkos or something, how many of you actually put the little O-ring bands on here? Or do you just stick the hook right through it and just go with it? I'm just sticking the hook right through it and going with it for today. But yeah, there's your Texas rig worm. Excuse me, wacky rigged worm. Just go here and try not to get hung up on the first cast and see what we can do. Very nice spot. I mean, this should just have bass written all over it. All this fallen timber. You're going through the jungle right now. I told you I have to get to the other side. I don't really know how to. It just looks like the route to go. I don't know why I picked this one. So let's just say I don't want to fall in there. So I don't know, let's just keep going. See what happens here. At least made it to the other side of this thing, so guess we're getting there. Yeah, we're good. We are golden. All right, getting back's gonna be nice and fun. But... Looking for?
He got off the hook.
Yes, he did. So there are fish in here.
What was it?
Had to be a largemouth. Bass had to be.
Are you gonna say smallmouth?
You know if they're in here?
Oh yeah.
For smallmouths, definitely in here?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good, good. I know a lot of times they're in the streams, and obviously because but there's a pond, I didn't expect them to be in here.
Lots of sunny. Lots of actually they have those. They're not suckers. They're like almost like a white fish. It's almost like a sucker.
Like a carp, kind of? Not as big?
Not as bad as a carp. Turtles.
Yeah, I know. I see a ton of turtles around here. I went around the whole thing. I started there and went that way, and I'm going to do the final lap up that way. But
The trout. They used to release trout in here.
yeah, yes, that I knew the trout would be in here because I got the 3 in the stream earlier this year for April when they started it.
Okay.
I had good luck there, but
Any size?
oh yeah, they were all like 15 inches, all keepers length. Yeah.
Over 100 one day.
Here?
In the stream.
Okay, nice, nice.
Same water.
There's nothing wrong with that. Any fish works. It's all fun, yeah.
With little ones, it's better. The size doesn't matter. But although my I guess he was about 7 years old at the time, caught a nice trout one time, and it was a keeper. We took it home to eat it. He
Nice.
was all excited until he realized you had to kill it to eat it. He tried.
Oh man.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. You guys enjoy it. Have a good one. Went around the lake halfway so far. Started over there on the far corner. Went around. Can't really access too much of this side right here. It's like a steep cliff until you're like right there. So that's unaccessible. Walked around. Got a abandoned boathouse here. And then nice open area here. And throwing the spinnerbait around and just had one right here. Tiny one. He bit it and he did like a little jump and spit the hook. He's probably the size of the spinnerbait. It's very small, but at least we're seeing there's action, some life in here. So stay here for a little bit longer. Fish this spot now. Typical. You get a bite, so now you want to stand here a little bit longer. So we will do that. Continue to work down this bank. I know there's a few spots you can jut in, that you can throw the line in without having so much overhang from the trees, because it is hard to cast, especially with big poles like this. So yeah, see what happens. Then I'm gonna have to run around, run some errands, and I'll have the poles with me all day. So if I see anywhere that looks fishy, I'll throw the line in. Let's hope we can get a fish on the board for the day. It's about inside the boathouse. You can cast out along the side of this. Isn't really deep right here, but hey, worth a shot. See what happens. This gives it the bass some nice shade in here. So, well, it's not sunny out today, but let's see. There we go. First fish on the day. First fish right here. On the Terminator spinnerbait. Still haven't taken off the pole. But this is Never been so happy to catch a fish this size. Walked this whole lake, missed one there, come right here, right as you see, I don't know if you can see it with the GoPro, but there's like little weeds right in that line right there. I got hit 3 times, and he missed it every time. Now he's back. Nice sized fish. If we're in here, I would say, I don't think you'd have a tank in here, but we will take a nice fish. I'll take this. We'll let this little guy go. Thank you, buddy. You have no idea how happy it is for me to catch that right there, because just you're out here all day, going around the whole lake, hiking through all this stuff. It's just nice to have a reward at the end of it. So I was just about to pull the plug on this operation. I have to run some errands. I've been saying that all day, but now got to throw the line in a few more times. But yeah, that was great. Absolutely amazing. Thank you for that one. Alrighty. It is 12:47, so it is officially lunchtime. I gotta go run a few errands. Gotta go to get what's my battery for the big camera, charger for the big camera, and then grab some bite to eat, do a little other pit stops here and there. See how the day goes. Maybe could stop back here again. I'll definitely be back here again. I don't know if it's gonna be today. Could be tonight. When see if the evening bite's better. But plan on stopping at some other ponds throughout the day. But we shall see. Happy we was able to pull one out of here today, so it wasn't a complete waste. Alrighty, back in the vehicle. So I'll take that fishing mission as a success. Would like to obviously caught more, but ain't gonna complain when you catch one. It's better than catching none. So mission accomplished. Gonna run some errands now. I get lunch, then try to find some other ponds, possibly hit back here. See what happens. See what the day goes. 12:53 now, so still got the whole rest of the day. Alrighty, errands ran, lunch ate. Now let's get back to some fishing. But of course now it's raining out, always. Doesn't rain for weeks on end, but the day you get to go outside and go fishing, it has to rain. But we came prepared. There's a raincoat in the back. What are some of the errands that got some new baits? I don't know if I want to try them. They're all Guggen Squat stuff. I might try it on. I gotta go see what the water looks like, because one's a frog. There's a lot of high weeds and lilies on top. That will be the bait of choice now, but then again, the rain's kind of affecting it. But I guess we'll see. Play it by ear. I'm gonna sit here for like 5-10 minutes. I can get things together. Maybe the rain will stop. But yeah, without further ado, let's get after it. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm not gonna be in the area too long. I guess some other stuff. There comes more thunder. So yeah, I won't be here too long. Want to look at what we're working with up here. Yeah, a lot of high grass. Crankbait ain't gonna work. I don't even think I want to deal with the spinnerbait in here, because this looks like that. I don't know how I want to describe it, but like you could just like scoop that right out and it'd be like stuck to your hand type. So yeah, I'm gonna tie on the frog. Go with the little mini. I don't know what Guggen Squad calls it. A little mini. I'll see on the package, but we'll go with that. And let's see. I'll tell you right now. What do we call it? It is called Mini Filthy Frog. There we go. We'll go with that, because I don't think there's any too many monsters in here. So we're gonna go with the small frog. See what happens. So yeah, these are what we picked up. I want the new Guggen Happy Trailers. They look phenomenal. So and then we picked up what they're gonna go on. Chatterbaits. I mean, you can put these on whatever you want, but I like putting them on. Well, they call it clickbaits, but same concept as a chatterbait. But yeah, I'm not using these in here. It's too weedy to deal with that. So yeah, put on my. I guess I'm gonna take off the spinner. Yeah, I'll take off the spinner. I want to use a longer pole, and we'll put this bad boy on. Alrighty, so that little session at the pond with the rain, it didn't work out. It started pouring, and there was no action out there with the fish at all. So I ended up heading home, this is gonna be day 2, and ended up deciding to throw in our little pond boat into a pond called White's Pond near us. It's a big area of water. They call it a pond because it's only like 10-12 feet deep at the max in the middle. But other than that, it's a big area. It's a lot of water to cover, and there's pickerel in there, which is, it's not always in our lakes around here, so it's always a good fun to catch them. I know a lot of people don't like catching them, but whether you get one once in a while, it's not a bad thing. So let's see if we can get some bass and pickerel in the boat. Lip 'em. Look at this slimy guy. Oh, so cool. Look at his teeth. Let's see if we can get him in here. Maybe. See his chompers? I don't know if you can see him, but let slimy fish number 1 go. Tiny little guy. Hold on. This thing goes as long as him. Look at that. Another little one on the Senko. Let him go. Look at. See, you have it. Oh, there it is. Thought his top fin was missing. That's there. Let him go.